Due to the heavily fortified nature of this location, we have very limited intel. You need to recon the site to find an insertion point. Locate the hostage and plot a path to the target. Thermite is equipped with the Brimstone, an exothermic charge that can cut through metal, granting you access through heavily fortified walls and floors.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Situation 8 of Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. No intel. Today we will be going through, of course, and rescuing the hostage, as you will see in the video. And also there's a kind of odd star that you have to get that I'll talk about while we're doing this. What you want to do though is just go up the staircase. Don't worry about them. I think they've only shot me once in about 100 times I did this. Now right there you'll see the outside aspect of the reinforcement. Not that, but the one where just you see the spikes sticking out. When it says to breach 2 reinforced walls, you have to blow it from the outside in, not the inside out. Don't ask me why, but that's just kind of the way it is. So if you want to get that star, make sure to do that. Now here you actually want to get shot around the 24-second mark. You can run the drone the entire time if you want, but then you will not be able to get this shot lined up as I'm about to. Anyway, go ahead and go up here. Lean, aim and lean after crouching, and just pop him in the head a few times. If you wait any longer, he'll be closer, or he'll have completely turned the corner. You'll have to hunt him down. This is not good. Leave the drone right there. We're not going to use it yet. We will use it in just a moment. Go ahead and use your rappel up here. I hate saying rappel because that's not actually the correct word for it. You're ascending, not rappelling. Now, in the skylight here, if you want to get the 2 grenades started, you want to look for the enemy. I didn't see him right there, but you want to cook the grenade as long as you dare to, and then blow him up so he doesn't have time to react. So he usually will be around the center of the bar, which is why I threw it there, but I didn't see him that time, just got kind of lucky with that. But yeah, make sure to cook the grenade, and ideally know where the guy is. Flip back around right here. Now here's where we're going to use the drone, right above the window. Go ahead and activate the drone. You could do this while going Aussie rappel, which is upside down, but doing that makes it a lot more difficult for you to hit these guys. I mean, basically, you know, you're just aiming left instead of right, etc., etc. Aim for that guy. The other guy's gonna be right. The other guy's gonna be right in front of you. So just go ahead and mow down right there. That minimizes the chances of your drone getting hit. Because you need that drone throughout the entire mission. So it's all about minimizing the risk of that drone. It's as good as gold in this. In the way I did this. Now go ahead and rappel right here. You'll see the white box chuck. The window directly above the white box chuck. Now you can Aussie here. See this guy's head? Just hit him once. There you go. Now you feel like an assassin. Not really, but that does definitely work pretty well. You can take him out. You could breach him from that. I wouldn't suggest doing that, but it's definitely a possibility. Go ahead and just walk calmly. If you run, they sometimes will jostle a little bit. You don't want to jostle the enemies. Now go ahead and crouch to minimize your exposure in case by some freak accident a guy comes out or starts shooting through the doors, either behind you or the one on the left. Now you want to hide behind the reinforcements just in case they do see the drone and shoot through the wall. Not likely. I mean, shoot through the door. It's not likely, but you still want to make sure you don't get hit by something stupid like that. Now, this guy's 9 out of 10 times there'll be a guy right there, and the other 1% there'll be just this guy right here. And I'd say probably about half the time he has a shield in front of him. So here's all you want to do. This is kind of risky when he has a shield, but you want to aim for him first if he has a shield. Just aim for his head, and make sure to be behind the reinforcements so this guy can't hit you. And then I had to reload there, which is unfortunate, but then just go ahead and shoot directly in front, and he'll be right there. Depending if your mag runs out or not, he'll be in the location, or he'll be coming to the door, but you can, if your mag runs out, just stay behind there, and he'll come to you. Now, we already cleared out this room, so go ahead and just breach in. If you want that second grenade kill, this is probably the best way to do it. Throw a grenade right in there, there will be a guy right behind the vent. Boom, there you go, another kill for you, and that will be that star completed for you. Break through these 2 barbed wires. This one's really the only one necessary, but you can break through that one if you want. Shoot in the very corner of here, and you'll get that guy. You see, we didn't even break the wood, we shot him. It was a precision kill right there. Now you want to go ahead and use the thermite right there. Use the thermite right there. Sorry, the video froze yet again. Now, my experience with the star was you have to blow it from the outer aspect, but I'm not sure. Maybe it was just a glitch for me that it just happened when I blew up the outer aspect. Maybe you could do it this way. Just go ahead and try it this way if you'd like to. But I'm pretty sure blowing from the outer aspect is most likely. where you get that star. Just peek around, see if the guy's hiding in that corner right there. You'll see he isn't. And sometimes he'll be there, sometimes he won't. So in the case that he's not there, just go ahead and stay peeking right here. Make sure that they know you're there. So, we obviously shot right there to try to get their attention. Just keep trying to get their attention until they do eventually take the bait. And there's one. There's two in there after you use that grenade. And there's two. So after that second kill, you're pretty safe to go in, but you still want to use caution just in case. I mean, there's only ever 3 guys, but you just want to make sure. There's no need not to be cautious. Now, I wasn't cautious because I was pretty cocky, but I would say in hindsight, you probably want to make sure that you are not getting hit by something stupid just because you're not pie in the corner or something like that. We go ahead and we get ourselves maxed out on the assault rifle, and we have 3 grenades now. We go back actually for that 4th grenade because this next part is a bit of a doozy. I don't think I used grenades in this part. I don't think it's really practical to use grenades in this part, but it doesn't hurt to have a max grenade while you're here. And there's no time, so there's no need to rush really. Go ahead and you want to bust out this window, which we already did prematurely, so we can get out quicker. Rappel up here, and this is where the mission gets really difficult. Not so much difficult. It's just as easy as any other part of the mission, but it takes a bit more of a toll on you mentally. It's a more stressful part than like anywhere else in the game so far. I'd say in the situations, this part's a lot more stressful. So here you're gonna see we speed up. You don't have to do this. You can not scout the area, but I decided to scout the area just in case. But this is very much an option, not at all a requirement. You'll see that we did tag one guy. He's too low down there. Now here's what you want to do. You just want to take your time, aim slowly, and hit the guys when they're there. Just find them, peek your head out. If you don't find one, go right back, and then keep peeking your head out to minimize your exposure. And then when you can no longer see guys, use your drone to spot the enemies. And then it's easier to see them, of course, if you know where they are, if you know where to look. So just go ahead and use that drone as a recon instrument, as I think you always do anyway. But just go ahead and make sure there's no enemies around there. Go back to the door to the building. You'll see 2 guys will usually come out around that time marker. One will go left, one will go right. Go ahead and shoot the guy on the right first, because he's the one closest to your objective. And then shoot the guy on the left. You'll see we only took 1 bullet there, and that's actually that's pretty great to only take 1 bullet. I'd say the odds, I haven't done the math, but I feel like the odds are probably about 1 in 100 in your favor that you will not get hit. You only get hit by 1 bullet in 100. So as long as you're precise and keep a level head, and you don't rush it, you don't spray and pray, you'll be pretty good. Now here we go. This is just all. You have to be very confident in yourself to run it this way, but you want to run directly through here. Obviously, the fastest way to any point is a straight line. So just go ahead and run a straight line and keep running, just in case there is another enemy. You're less likely to get hit by doing that. Crouch to minimize your target. You and the hostage, the target on you and the hostage. And there you go, mission successful. No real issue there. That's an easy 15G for no intel, this 8th mission, or the 8th situation in Rainbow Six Vegas. Rainbow Six Siege. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did find it helpful, please do remember to like this video up, share it if you want to, and subscribe for more content, not just in this game, but in other games. Thank you all again for coming, and I will see you all next time.